Listen up, Rangers.
I want to move this so it doesn't make that jumpy noise. See that?
Just like there.
He's trying to hold my hands. This is how we
Listen
get
up,
there.
Rangers. Welcome to each other. It's weird even for me. My name's Steve.
I feel dirty.
Should.
You sure we're up?
I haven't washed my hands in like 4 hours.
Are you sure we're uploading this to the right platform?
Is this not porn? Anyways, we're going to talk about some anime.
Animum?
Yeah, just some animes that we've been watching recently. Maybe if you guys have some inputs on what we should be watching.
Yeah, because there's so many new animes out there, and I don't see anything interesting, so maybe I'm missing something.
I don't know. I found quite a bit I like this so far this winter. Which has been great because it was like -40 the other day, and I wasn't going outside, so guess what Steve did?
Watch Animums.
Started watching some animes. Probably, what's your favorite you've been watching so far?
Shield Hero.
Shielder?
This season so far, my favorite is the Shield Hero.
Shield Hero's good.
I hate that anime. I really, really hate that anime.
Well, yeah, like you kind of feel for him a bit, right? Because he got the short end of the stick, and they are definitely conveying that he definitely got the short end of the stick. Like the
I hated the king was in it. Everyone in the kingdom is against this, and I hate it. What you doing?
Well, it's like his. Like I don't even really get why his daughter was like so against him.
Like there's something we're missing, and then finally that ability of his started activating, and Damara.
Yeah, him getting the curse.
Damara Kun chick saved him. I'm like, no, I want to see what happens when he activates.
Oh, there's gonna be spoilers, so just let you know. They'll be in the title. We probably should have said that first.
Spoiler, baby, spoiler.
Anyways, but yes, Raccoon Girl represses it. Then he was beating the spear guy.
He was,
but the princess, we find out it's the princess, interferes.
And the funny thing is, he's only level 24. The spear guy was 40 something, and he was still beating him.
But he's like the shield. He's like the immobile shield. Like his ability should be like OP compared to everybody else, right?
Oh, it is. He even has his own
even though
monsters.
He can't really attack.
He has monsters for that, which is hilarious. Balloon monsters.
Yeah, he's just using the monsters you see right off the get go as offensive weaponry, and it works for reasons. But so far, like I've been enjoying it. I don't know as much as like say like similar animes. Like okay, it's way better than Sword Art Online.
Yes,
from what I've been seeing. But like Overlord, I guess it'd be another one because like this one's not like as dark as say Overlord, but to me,
I said this season Overlord definitely has like my top-notch animes of all time for sure. God, I enjoy me some Overlord. I can't wait 2 more years for more to come out.
The only thing that bothers me with Overlord is the animation. Sometimes it's like
when he goes into CGI,
questionable. Yeah, it's like
when those stupid goats appeared.
It's like Goblin Slayer. Like I liked Goblin Slayer, but the part Slayer is like everybody's 2D. Goblin Slayer's 3D for reasons. I guess there's like this Flying Girl anime where like everybody's 2D, but the main characters are 3D.
Yeah.
But I guess it's supposed to be like fine. I haven't checked it out. I don't even actually know the title of it. I gotta look it up again. But yeah, no, Shield Hero has been like impressing me.
Pretty good.
Actually, a nice comparison. Like we actually got the start up again was that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
That's pretty good too. But it's not like if I had to choose between 2 of them, I'll go with Shield Hero.
Because I think right now I kind of. Actually, yeah. Actually, now I think about it, yeah,
because Slime has 2 good episodes, and then I feel like there's like 3-4 fillers that shouldn't be there, or I don't care about those 3-4 episodes. Then becomes a fighting scene. There's 2-3 episodes are good.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of world building. It's like world building, stuff happens. World building, stuff happens. World building, stuff happens.
Yeah.
And I really like the characters in Slime, which is really what like keeps me watching it. And I really like the animation. Like the animation character models are really cool in it. But it's another one of those like super overpowered main character.
Well, it's been established he's not that strong now compared to the Demon Lord.
There's people that are stronger, but he's still like finding ways. to beat these people.
Just because he's smarter.
And he's already beat technically a demon lord.
Just because he's smarter than them, that does not mean that he's,
But yeah, but he's still like, he beats one with honey.
He didn't beat
And then
her.
I kind of actually, she might be my favorite character now.
He just tamed her. There's difference.
In a way.
That's how you tame
I still want the statue of him on her butt.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, it's like, well, that, like, I'm a lot, like, my wife doesn't usually care if I get certain figures like that, but that I don't think would fly.
What the does you buying figures have anything to do with your wife?
Because she has to see it in, like, dining room's anime, so she has to see it. It ain't gonna be in my office.
Then tell her to close her damn eyes. Take the
Every time
glasses
she walks
off.
through.
Just take the glasses
Bad enough,
off.
like all my beach queens and stuff are in there.
Just take the glasses off. She doesn't need the glasses to walk through the house, and she can't focus on him. That.
Well, that and also it's one of those animes. Like I don't know if I like it enough to invest into getting a bunch of the stuff.
Well, that's been stated before. Like I enjoy the anime, but I don't need figures from it.
I'd get Figmas. Like this anime, I'd get Figmas. Like Goblin Slayer, I'll get Figmas for sure.
Another anime?
Maybe Cowgirl if they make a statue.
Cowgirl.
Yeah, the red hair girl.
Oh.
I think that's what they've been calling her. That one, baby. Although I do like the elf girl. I don't know.
You know what? The next anime, we'll just skip next anime, is, I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, which you should have. It's called Date Alive.
I'm going to ignore you for a second because I actually haven't seen it. Because I'm still in season 1. Like, I got bored and started watching it for my
I'm not going to spoil this one then.
No, you can still talk about it, but
I'm
just ignoring you for a minute.
Date Alive anime, it's pretty much a dating simulating game, but it's in real life. It's hilarious in certain parts.
Yeah, there's fighting.
There's chicks fighting. There's these anomalies. Anomalies. I got it. Yeah. That happen, and it's like calamity. Things explode. People die. Blah, blah, blah. Only way to prevent that is to date these girls, make them fall in love. He can take their powers away that way.
Yeah, he has to kiss everybody.
Yeah. So, like, his sister works for the agency that helps him tame the girls.
Yeah, I'm like, the plot's kind of out there, but it's an anime, so it's like, okay.
And he goes, meets these girls, and then, like, he gets questions he can answer, literally like in those dating simulating games. That's all it is. But it's hilarious. Like, to me, at least, it's like a comedy. But season 3 just came out, and it's up on Funimation in English.
Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll, too. But for, like, so far for the anime, like, I've enjoyed it. Like, I don't think it's really anything, like, super special.
No, it's, for me, it's like more of a comedy kind of thing.
Yeah, like, but I like the main character. Like, when one of those, like, it's sort of like harem-esque.
Yeah.
And I have to, like, those animes get kind of hard for me to watch when I'm not invested in the dude that's getting all the girls. Granted, I'm there for the girls. But for this anime, so far there hasn't, like, where I'm at, there isn't that many options. Like, there's only really the first spirit he meets and the silver-haired girl. The one's a part of the other organization.
Yeah.
They're, like, the only 2 girls I really didn't mind.
Oh, so you haven't
but they're like hardcore harem tropes.
You haven't came across a lesbian yet then, have you?
No.
He's got to tame a lesbian. Oh my god. She looks at him and she's like,
Ew.
So he dresses like a chick to tame her. And so...
Okay, I kind of want to see that.
So now he's dressing like a chick and she grabs a handful. She's like, what is this? She goes in again. Wait a minute. No way. I was like, I'm watching this.
It's fine. You get the best of both worlds. Don't worry about it.
Like I said, it's a comedy anime. It gets like better for like once you pass first few episodes. It's more comedy than action.
Actually, one comedy I've been really into is Kaguya-Sama, Love is War.
I haven't seen that yet. I want to see it.
That one you need to. It's about like these 2 kids that are part of the student council in like the most prestigious school ever in Japan. And they're totally into each other. They love each other. But because of their personalities, they consider it losing.
One of those, huh?
Yeah, if they confess their love to each other. So they're trying to make the other one do it first, so that they'll pretty much be like the victor in it. And it's hilarious.
Sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it's really good. That, like, again, like, I like the character models. The characters are actually really interesting in it. Like, it doesn't follow a lot of, like, the same kind of tropes. And it's just like it has like that crazy narrator going over top of the stuff too. Like when they're like in the side of their minds trying to like think of like the schemes that they could come up with.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out like to turn around the situations. Because it's almost like you're watching like a chess match, but it's romance.
Romance chess. Yeah.
And a lot of crazy stuff happens in them so far. But it's been good.
Oh, one more anime. What's that one? The Prison Wonderland or something like that?
The Promised Neverland.
Promised Neverland. Steve's like, messaged me. Hey, Arnaz, I need you to watch this anime. I'm like, what is it, Steve? He's like, don't worry about it. Just watch it. I was like, is it action, horror, comedy? He said, watch it. I was like, yeah, okay. First episode, and I was like,
it's really good. Which is weird because it's an anime about little kids. Like, little kids are the main characters.
Well, that's just it. And I'm watching, and it's like 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds. I was like, first pop
Nobody's
in my head.
12.
Pops in my head.
Reason.
Pops in my head. I'm like, God damn it, Kevin. I don't want to watch your animes.
We have a Predator figure right down here. Anyways. But essentially what the anime is it's about these kids at an orphanage that perfectly happy. They have their mama, who is like the caretaker, and they have to do these tests.
Pretty much.
It's like IQ tests.
They stay active. You
Yeah,
know.
it's like half the anime, like they're playing outside doing tag, stuff like that. And then
It looks like they're living on a farm, pretty much.
Yeah. More so, that also ties in a little bit more. But one of the kids gets adopted, sent away. But she has this little bunny. She leaves it. So the kids are like, oh, hey, we could try to make it to the gate that they're not supposed to go near in order to give the little girl back her bunny. You can imagine things don't go right. And I'm just going to leave it there.
Yeah, you just got to watch it. It's simple as that.
But, yeah, no, it's like... It's a really suspenseful anime. It's actually way more suspenseful than I thought it would be. And usually it's really hard for me to get into like horror animes and actually be like kind of at the edge of my seat for the most part. Because there's like Parasite the Maxim, C+, like stuff like that. Like I'm watching it and I like the violence, but there's never like anything that really like captures me as much as like most like standard horror movies.
Yeah.
Like say like The Descent or like The Thing, stuff like that. Where I'm more like in suspense about what's gonna happen next or like how are they gonna get in the situation. Like them dealing with Mama.
He's talking about Descent and all I can think of her swimming in their feces puddle.
I think I talked about it before here, but how that was the first horror movie that I took my wife to go see. And when there's the camera scene, and there's like night vision, like trying to look around the thing, and you see the creature, like just pops up from the camera. She screamed bloody murder in the theater. Everybody started laughing. It was awesome. But so I did like out of like all the animes, I think that's the one I would actually highly recommend. Especially if you like a good like suspense, suspense horror kind of anime.
The Shield heroes out there, everybody knows about it. Like that's like all over the Facebook. The Slime is all over the Facebook. That's one anime I didn't even see out there that's really good that you should watch.
Yeah, that was one of the ones like I like listening to other YouTubers kind of got turned on to it. Like they didn't really go over the plot much. But it was one of those these are the animes you should be watching. They're like these one. I'm like, sure, sounds interesting. And then actually checking it out, I was like, this is way better. Like even the animation's gorgeous in that.
Yeah.
Which is another thing I was kind of surprised with because initially when I seen it, was kind of off-putting. like the way the characters were, especially like the little girl that I actually thought was a boy when I saw the picture before you start watching it. That was a little boy. I'm like, oh, that's a little girl. Why is her nose really close to her face? I'm confused. And then like once you start like watching the anime, I'm like, oh, this is actually super pretty and almost reminds me of like a Ghibli movie.
Yeah.
Or something even close to like those like more like kid oriented animes, but it's not kid oriented.
Definitely it's not.
So it's like it's a weird contrast, but it works so well.
So definitely that one we didn't spoil too much. Definitely you need to go watch it.
What anime like I haven't been that impressed with, but I'm still kind of watching it, is that Magical Girl Spec-Ops Asuka.
I watched the first episode and I was like, okay, this looks interesting, but it's one of those things where I'm not 100% into it. I'm like 90, so I can wait for all the episodes to come out and then just sit down and binge watch it.
I'm still waiting for watch Gridman.
I will get to it.
But that anime, it's like Magical Girl, so I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. There's actually another one I need to check out too. That here's pretty funny. But this one's more like in the Magical Girl spectrum, closer to Puella Magi, where it's way more violent and it's got more of a darker theme to the anime.
First episode when she's like, I'm not going to kill you. And she just cuts his legs off. Guy's like, ah!
You're getting arrested, but he's bleeding everywhere. And there's little teddy bears that murder people. Stuff like that. But, like, the plot hasn't really been, like, that engaging. And, like, the character models are cool for the most part. Like, I don't mind them, but they could be, like, a little bit more crisp. But, again, it's like one of those, like, they made Figmas. Maybe. It's just kind of the weird thing is, like, why do all the girls have big boobs?
Why
They're
not?
very ecchi.
Why not?
Like, I'm not complaining, but it's, like, variety-wise, like, they're all just, like, very curvy.
So, before we end this video, in the Funimation section, there is the, it's like divided by sections, right?
Yep.
And I'll go action, blah, blah, blah. There's a fan service. And it always in the fan service, it keeps suggesting this anime for me to watch, right? And every time I almost fall for it because it's like a chick standing in the background with like a staff or something like that. And then I read the description and I walk away. It's a dude that transforms into a chick to fight things. And I'm like, no.
Oh, like that one anime you made me and John watch? Magical Girl anime too, but he's a dude.
That turns into a chick.
It turns into a chick.
And at the end, he plows himself.
It's like the OVA, and I'm confused. Again, it was like one of those, like, if there's a Figma, maybe. But, yeah, that was a weird one. I'll have to look up what the title was.
I have no idea.
I kind of blocked it out of my head.
It was on Hulu, one of those things. And like,
because Hulu's the best. Like, Hulu had, like, the OVAs for Pavilion Rose. Please don't look, well, okay, look it up if you want, but...
Look it up.
There's an OVA.
Just watch the OVA. That's all you need.
It's porn. It's literally porn. And it was on Hulu. It's not anymore, but it was.
She throws out her whip and she's like, I need to power it up. And
the whip's up. Yeah, and it hooks to the...
Yeah, and then the cat turns...
cat.
It's pretty much Sailor Moon. And then the cat turns into...
Yeah, it's Sailor Moon. If Sailor Moon was a porn.
Don't look it up. I mean, you can if you want. I suggest you don't.
Guys, we were watching, we're like, wait, what? Okay, I guess we got 30 minutes. All right, let's do it. I'm here now. Arnez, why are you still in the same room as me?
Get out! I need my privacy now.
I need 5 minutes. But yeah, I think out of the animes for so far the winter, those are the most noteworthy ones.
Yeah.
That we've watched anyways. Because like Mob Psycho, I still haven't actually watched the new season. I'm almost caught up on the old one because I never got around to really watching it. And now I'm just kind of like binging it when I got time.
You have time? You son of a...
It's been cold.
Baby, it's cold outside.
It's true. Also, my office is super cold, so I haven't really been wanting to be down there, so I've been watching anime.
Oh my god, we're making this video way too long. Let's cut it.
Well, let us know in the comment section below if there's any animes you guys have been checking out, or if you guys have been interested in anything we've been talking about. Let us know down there.
Or if we should watch something.
Yep, I'm always down for it. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a Ranger Day. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.